Why do some people achieve their dreams while others, who seem to work just as hard, feel stuck on a treadmill going nowhere? Our culture sells us a myth, the myth of the quantum leap, the overnight success, the lucky break that will change everything in an instant. We wait for our ship to come in, for that one big moment to arrive.
But what if that's a lie? What if the key to massive success and happiness isn't found in a giant leap, but in a step so small, so simple, you barely notice it? In his profoundly practical book, The Slight Edge, author Jeff Olson dismantles the myth of overnight success and provides a powerful, universal philosophy for achieving any goal. It's a philosophy that's not about superhuman effort, but about turning simple, daily disciplines into a lifetime of achievement. This is the story of how small, seemingly insignificant actions, compounded over time, create unstoppable momentum. This is The Slight Edge.
To understand this philosophy, you first have to meet two people, the beach bum and the millionaire. Author Jeff Olson tells us he's been both. He was a college dropout who became a frustrated beach bum, struggling to make ends meet. Later, he became a highly successful entrepreneur and a happy millionaire with a rich and fulfilling life. He insists he was the same person in both scenarios. The difference wasn't a lightning strike transformation. The difference was what he did. He didn't change who he was. He changed his daily action.
Olson realized his life, and the lives of most people, followed a predictable roller coaster pattern. When we're facing failure, we do whatever it takes to climb back up to survival. But as soon as we feel safe, as soon as our heads are above water, we stop doing the very things that got us there. And so we slide back down toward failure, repeating the cycle endlessly. Here is the book's first great secret. The very same activities that rescue you from failure will carry you all the way to success, if you just keep doing them.
But why don't we keep doing them? Because knowing how to do something isn't enough. The world is filled with good information. The missing component, the first ingredient, is your philosophy. Your philosophy is how you think about the world. It creates your attitude, which drives your actions, which produce your results, ultimately creating your life. To change your life, you must first change the way you think about simple, everyday things. This brings us to the core parable of the book, the choice. A wealthy father offers his two sons one of two gifts. The first is $1 million in cash. The second is a single penny that will double in value every day for 31 days. The first son takes the million, spends lavishly on advisors and investments, and ultimately ends up broke and in debt. The second son chooses the penny. After 1 week, he has just 64 cents. After 2 weeks, less than $90. It seems like a foolish choice. But on day 28, his purse passes the $1 million mark. On day 31, he is worth over $10 million.
This is the power of compounding, the eighth wonder of the world, and it cuts both ways. Your life is on one of two curves. The upper curve is created by simple, positive disciplines, repeated over time. The lower curve is created by simple errors in judgment, repeated over time. This is the slight edge. It is relentless, and it is always working, either for you or against you. If the actions that lead to success are so simple, why do 95% of people end up on the failure curve? Olson identifies 3 reasons. First, the positive actions are so easy to do, they are also just as easy not to do. Reading 10 pages of a good book is easy, but so is skipping it. Second, the results are invisible at first. Eating a healthy salad today won't make you fit tomorrow. The reward is too far in the future. And third, the actions seem insignificant. One burger won't ruin your health, Skipping one workout won't make you lose muscle. But these little choices, these mundane moments, are what determine your destiny. To master the mundane, you need a powerful ally: time. Time is the force that magnifies your tiny daily efforts into something titanic. Think of the Grand Canyon, carved by nothing more than a simple stream of water, given millions of years. Your simple disciplines, plus time, equal unconquerable results. This is why you must reject our culture's obsession with instant gratification. Success follows a natural law: plant, cultivate, harvest. The cultivation part happens only through the patient dimension of time.
To master the mundane, you need a powerful ally: time. Time is the force that magnifies your tiny daily efforts into something titanic. Think of the Grand Canyon, carved by nothing more than a simple stream of water, given millions of years. Your simple disciplines plus time equal unconquerable results. This is why you must reject our culture's obsession with instant gratification. Success follows a natural law: plant, cultivate, harvest. The cultivation part happens only through the patient dimension of time. This brings us to the myth of the quantum leap. We celebrate the big breakthrough, the lucky break, but real breakthroughs are never sudden. The astronaut taking one small step on the moon was the result of millions of tiny, unseen steps taken by thousands of people over many years. A true quantum leap only happens at the end of a long, gradual buildup of slight-edge effort. It's the water hyacinth plant that, after doubling invisibly for 29 days, finally covers the entire pond on day 30.
Now we move from understanding the philosophy to living it. And the starting point is a surprise for many. It's happiness. We're taught to believe that if we achieve success, then we will be happy. But Olson, citing years of positive psychology research, reveals that we have it completely backward. Happiness is not the result of success. Happiness is the key to success. Happier people have better health, more fulfilling relationships, and are more successful in their career.
So, how do you become happier? Through happy habits. These are simple, slight-edge disciplines you can do daily. For example, each morning, write down 3 new things you are grateful for. This trains your brain to scan for the positive. Journal for 2 minutes about a positive experience from the past 24 hours. This allows your brain to relive the event, doubling its positive impact. Perform a random act of kindness, like sending a 2-minute email praising or thanking someone. By making happiness your first priority, you build the positive attitude necessary to consistently apply the slight edge to everything else. Every day you stand on one of 2 life paths. People on the failure curve live a life of blame. They blame their circumstances, their boss, the economy, anyone but themselves. By doing so, they give away their power. People on the success curve live a life of responsibility. They declare themselves as the cause in the matter of their life. This is not about fault, it's about empowerment. People on the failure curve are also pulled down by their past, living in regret. People on the success curve are pulled forward by the compelling vision of their future.
To stay on that success curve, you must follow Abraham Lincoln's advice. Spend more time sharpening the axe than chopping the tree. You are the axe. The single greatest investment you can ever make is in your own personal development. The most powerful slight-edge habit you can adopt is to read just 10 pages of a life-transforming book every day. Do that, and in a year, you'll have absorbed the wisdom of a dozen incredible books. You can also turn your downtime into uptime by listening to educational audio programs in your car or while exercising. You must feed your mind, because your income will never long exceed your own level of personal development.
But you don't have to do it alone. Learning happens in 3 ways: through study, through doing, and through modeling. This third way, learning from mentors, is a powerful accelerator. Find people who have already achieved what you want to achieve and learn from them. Even more important is the power of your associations.
It's said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Their income, health, and attitudes will become your own. So, choose your inner circle wisely. Create a mastermind group of positive, like-minded people who will hold you accountable and support your growth.
As you practice these disciplines, they become automatic. They become habits. Olson outlines 7 essential slight-edge habits that serve you. First, show up. Just taking that first step puts you ahead of half the population. Second, be consistent. Keep showing up day after day, especially when you don't feel like it. Third, have a positive outlook. Believe that your actions matter and that you will succeed. Fourth, be committed for the long haul. Success takes patience. Fifth, have a burning desire backed by faith. Know what you want and believe with certainty you can achieve it. Sixth, be willing to pay the price. This means delaying gratification and making disciplined choices. And finally, 7th, practice slight-edge integrity. This is about doing the right things even when no one is watching. It's in those quiet moments that your character is forged.
Armed with this philosophy, turning your dreams into reality becomes a simple 3-step process. Step 1. Write it down. Make your goal specific, vivid, and give it a deadline. The act of writing makes it real. Step 2. Look at it every day. This keeps your goal in front of you and programs your subconscious mind to find ways to achieve it. Step 3. Start with a plan. Your first plan won't be perfect. Its purpose is not to get you to the finish line. Its purpose is to get you off the starting line. The right path will reveal itself as you move forward.
The slight edge isn't just a formula for personal success. It's a blueprint for changing the world. Every positive action you take, every improvement you make in your own life creates a ripple effect. You become a better parent, a better friend, a better leader. Your life touches so many other lives. By taking responsibility for your own growth, you contribute to the growth of everyone around you. This is your legacy.
So where do you go from here? The answer is simple. You don't need to change your life overnight. You just need to change your day. The huge gap between failure and success is bridged by the small choices you make right now. You already know what to do. You already have everything you need. The only question left is, will you do it? Find your penny. Find that one simple, positive discipline and start today. That is the slight edge.